Hi everyone, I'm Chandana Banerjee and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about how to create a centered life within the walls of your home. The country is going in and out of lockdowns. Certain cities are coming out of lockdown, certain cities are going into lockdown. And as it is on the whole, I think most of us have certain restrictions or many restrictions about staying at home and social distancing, etc., etc. So we've been through this for the past many months. And initially, I think many people found it very weird, staying at home and not being able to go out. But I think a lot of us have begun getting adjusted to this whole process. And honestly, for me, I have always been a homebody. Me, my husband, my son, we all have always enjoyed staying at home. So, in fact, before the lockdown, when being social, being a party animal was the thing, we at that time were total social misfits. And really, I am a military wife, and within our Fauji community, I think socializing, partying, calling on each other, that all of this is a major part of the lifestyle. Also, we also have many, like Fauji wife social commitments, and where you're always meeting up with other women within the community, and either hosting a program, creating an event, or just meeting up for stuff. So all of this. Honestly, I have found I've been a military wife for over 14 years, and I've found all of it a tad stressful because for me, my sweet spot is my home. And it's not that I don't enjoy socializing, I do, but in small quantities and with certain people. So for me, going to a party which is compulsory and sitting through it till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever, it is not a, it has not been a very pleasant experience. So obviously, when the lockdown happened and the world was kind of turned on its head. So where being social was the thing, was the acceptable thing. Now being a homebody and enjoying home life is the thing, right? So for me, of course, these last few months have been that way, blessed because I am getting to stay at home and I getting so much more time to do different things, to write books, to read, to do my crafts, which earlier would go into socializing and a lot of the kind of socializing, which probably I didn't want to always. This made me think of today's video idea, which is how to create a centered lifestyle. Because I realized that a lot of people in the world are social. They enjoy going out, they enjoy going to malls and pubs, they enjoy partying till late night, and they enjoy stepping out for work. And and I understand that how it is to be in a world which is going just the opposite direction. So, for example, earlier, if I wanted to be a homebody with the world, the norm was to be social and outgoing. But now the norm is to be at home. Whereas for those of you who don't enjoy staying at home, this could be a difficult phase. And I wanted to share some of my own things that I have tried over the years and have enjoyed in creating a centered home based lifestyle. Before we go further, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel for more goodness on homeschooling, working from home, and creating a joyful stay at home lifestyle. So, here are some of the things that I do or we do as a family to create a more balanced, more mindful stay at home experience. One is find things to do at home that you either enjoy doing alone or with your family. We, for example, enjoy baking together. Now the summer is too hot, but otherwise, we all like to stand in the kitchen and help each other bake or just bake our own things. So, this is a family ritual which I really cherish. In the same way, we also enjoy gardening when the weather is better. So there might be things that you enjoy either on your own or with your family. Like I love curling up with a good book. What do you love doing? Do you love doing decoupage, or do you like to hand embroider? Or do you like to watch a Netflix series together? Or do you like to just curl up for a good horror movie with a bowl of popcorn? What is it that you enjoy doing individually as well as together as a family? Find something, find a few things, in fact. My next tip would be create cozy places to hang out in. Now, when I say cozy places, I don't mean interior decoration perfect or Pinterest perfect. Because I get it now when I get onto Instagram, there are so many pages which are all about showing off, the pretty homes. And I'm not saying that all of us are into decoration. I enjoy decorating my home, but I don't really enjoy changing things up very often. But at the same time, with wherever you are in the interior decoration scale, create spaces that you enjoy being in. It could be just something as simple as a divan with a few extra cushions where you can sit down with a cup of coffee and your book. Or maybe you have a sofa, which is extra soft or cozy, where you like to sit and watch your Netflix series in. Or maybe you have a good lamp with good light, which helps you read better. So your cozy can be different. It could even be a small corner with potted plants in it. Anything that gives you joy. Your cozy corner is not going to need not be in fact Pinterest perfect. If it is, well and good. If it's not, it's your home. Create spaces which give you happiness, bring you and your family joy. Another tip would be creating cozy little rituals. By that I mean things that bring you joy, at home. This is kind of similar to the first point, but create things which either you do something on weekend together. For example, we kind of watch a little extra. We get a little extra TV time on Friday evenings when the three of us sit down and watch a family-oriented Netflix series together, or on Saturday evenings, we like to bake or cook together and prepare a special Saturday night dinner. So, things like that, whatever it is, have these little rituals that you look forward to. I totally look forward to Friday evenings. In fact, when Monday starts, I can't wait for it to be Friday evening so that we can all start doing our family rituals at home. So, whatever it is, find little things to create your own rituals around. Another tip that I would like to share is unplug from screens. I know it's easier said than done because most of us, like I am a work at home professional, I'm a work at home author and writer. And a lot of my work gets done, through social media or through checking messages. So there is always a thing that runs in the back of our minds, right? Let me check my email. Maybe something good has come. Let me check my social media. Maybe somebody has posted something interesting. And of course, if you're working like you work at an office and you're at home, you'll have your phone next to you in case there are any office calls. But if you can, keep taking breaks from screens. I am doing this very consciously this year. And it's not that I'm always successful. There are phases that I go through when I'm checking my phone more often than I like. And then there are phases when I am able to check my phones just a few times a day, and the rest of the time I actually shove it in a drawer and don't look at it. And at night, this is something I've started doing after dinner or right before I go in for dinner. I switch off my phone and keep it. I'm not saying that you need to do this, but these are just some checks and balances that I am trying out so that I'm not tempted to go to the screen again and again. Also, if you work at a screen like I do, like I spend a lot of time researching and writing on my laptop, I have to constantly remind myself to take breaks, look away from the screen, blink my eyes, stretch, because I realize that if we don't do that, it kind of just accumulates and turns into health issues later on. So take your break from screens when you're at home. It will actually, you'll feel more recharged and more peaceful when you're not hooked onto screens all the time. Another tip would be embrace the stay at home lifestyle and the work at home lifestyle. Finally, it is up to us, I realize, whether we want to look at our work from home lifestyle or a stay at home lifestyle with joy or with frustration, with despair or with hope. So it is totally up to us. As a Fauji wife who works and lives across the country in remote areas, I have met many other fellow Fauji wives, and many of them are smart, talented women who would like to create careers from wherever they're posted. But again, because we're in such remote areas, there are no job opportunities there. And many of them give up on work because they say, work from home, I can't do it. I think it's too flaky working from home, or I don't have the discipline to work from home. So I'd rather not work, even if I'm not feeling happy about it. So this is what I tell them, or I tell anybody who can, that if this is a situation you find yourself in, maybe because you're in a place where there are no opportunities, or because you're in a situation like the lockdown or the pandemic, where you're restricted to working from home, try to embrace it. There the challenges of working from home are very different from working in an office, and it takes some getting used to. Too many doorbells, a lot of distractions, so, and a lot of time management, because there are no boundaries between your home life, your family life, and your work life. But try to, if you can, see the good side of working from home and staying at home, and embrace it. It will make your journey in this phase during the pandemic and beyond much easier, if that is what you end up doing. Another would be set up a small mindfulness practice. I am trying to meditate. I'm not very good at it, honestly, but I have started. In the morning after I take a bath, I stretch. Sit down for 5-10 minutes, and I try to meditate to some meditation music, and it really helps. The days that I am able to meditate, those days are much more grounded than the days when I'm not meditating. So, for you, your mindfulness practice can be something different. It could just mean sitting down and writing in a journal, or it could be just sitting quietly for 5-10 minutes, or it could be just sitting and chanting mantras, whatever it is. If you can cultivate a mindfulness practice, even a 5-10 minute one, that would really help you. And when you try it, you can leave a comment below and let me know how that is. The last tip that I want to leave you with is try writing in a gratitude journal. Just take any notebook and write 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for in that day. Even when the day is not really going as per your expectations, when you start doing this exercise regularly, you'll see that there are so many things to be grateful for in our days. And that makes going through any phase much more easier. So these were my tips. I hope that you find them helpful. Now, if you want to know more about creating a more joyful and purposeful lifestyle as a work at home person, or as a homeschooling parent, or as a stay at home homemaker, do check out my new book, which is called Queen of the At Home Lifestyle. It is a handbook for those who want to work from home, who want to homeschool, and who want to use homemaking rituals to enhance their entire home life and work from home life. Do check out the book. I'm going to leave a link below. So do click and see if you like it. And if you have any questions about creating a more centered, balanced stay at home, work from home, homeschool life, do leave a question below. And I will try to answer via another video or another post. And yes, before I go, do subscribe to my newsletter. I am sending out chapters of my upcoming book, which is all about homeschooling, through the newsletter. So you will get a portion of the book, the rough drafts of the chapter, through the newsletter, and see if that is something you enjoy. And if you are contemplating homeschooling, you might find some of the things that I share there from my experience as a homeschool parent useful. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.